Time to get grimy. Trust me. Grimy. Trust me.
Gentlemen, gamers, welcome, welcoming, and welcome. Greetings and hello and welcome, fellas. We're gaming again. Believe it or not, we're gonna game again. I know we gamed yesterday, but I had such a good time.
Finish swallowing first. Brotha XD.
Finish swallowing. There's nothing to swallow. I don't have anything to swallow. Now I do. Well, now I do. Delicious. Delicious and also nutritious. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I think we're gonna do some video gaming. That's my master plan. Let's get some gear then. Let's get some gear for ZVC. Hey, why not, dude? I have a little bit of gear. I got a little bit of gear. I think I have gear at the hideout too, but I can never fucking remember, dude. I can never remember that kind of information. I don't really want to wear the 5-3 shit. I don't want to look poor. We'll save that for a special occasion. I don't look too poor. Wait. Yo, Zokes. Thank you for the raid, brother. Appreciate you, man. Holy. Holy. Nothing better than starting the day with a raid. What's the best way to start the day? Guys, go follow Zokes if you haven't already, dude. There's a follow button conveniently located in your chat. All you gotta do is click it, and you'll be there. Thanks again for the raid, man. Hope you're streaming well. Welcome, gamers. If you don't know me, I'm Dream Thief, and we're just getting ready for a little ZVC, dude. Getting ready for a little ZVCing. I should be crafting these, honestly. Do I focus? Ah, we'll craft them tomorrow. Ah, it's totally fine. Rat attack. That's the shit I do like, actually. We are proud supporters of rats here, dude. Rats are friends, not food, as I always say. Any rats in the chat? We even have a little rat emote. Definitely not made by EI, if that's what you were thinking, dude. If that's what you were thinking. No AI involved. Wait a second. Did I just see Fruity Fazbear? Wait a minute. Is it him, dude? I didn't know Fazbear played this, dude. Fruity's the homie. Why isn't he playing with us? Why isn't he playing in Militant, dude? I have a whole Warborn reunion going on here. So, I didn't used to do ZVZ, but I took an arrow to the knee. No, I just started doing it with these guys because there's people I played Warborn with, so it's familiar gamers. What is this thing called? Purity Room? Familiar gamers And it's been pretty fun, I gotta say. A couple of those, maybe some shoes. Maybe some mounts. Who knows, dude? Anything's possible, really. Mounts it. How do I search armored horse without typing armored horse, dude? I don't want to type all that. Some of these, some of those. What could even go wrong? And what else do I need? A bag. And then food. Oh, maybe a hat. Maybe a hat or two. We're doing it! And food. I think I probably have food everywhere, but you know, it's better to be looking at it than looking for it. That's what I always say. Seems reasonable. I'm fucking 10 minutes early. Doing any of the Crucible stuff? Nah. I thought about it, man. If any of the Crucible guilds like tried to hire me, I probably would have done it, you know. But I'm not gonna like seek someone out to go help them win the Crucible. I'm not gonna go beg someone to help them win the Crucible. The Carolean faction drip. Nah, we're doing ZVZ. In the BZ. I never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. Here we are, ZVZ gaming, dude. When is this CTA? Like 10 minutes? Oh, the vanity? Oh yeah, of course, dude. Of course, my horse. Actually, best in slot, Cape Vanity, dude. Best in slot. My favorite. Big fan. Yeah, I did faction years ago, so actually when they added these to the game, I already had, hey, it's Shame. I already had the stuff. I was already ready, dude. How you doing, bro? How's that neck? It's improving. It's improving. It's way better today than it was yesterday, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I used to do Carolean faction when they first reworked it a couple years ago. I grinded the shit out of it for a couple months and then stopped, but then I went back and experimented a couple times on then the last update. It's pretty fun. But I got to use all my unused faction points that I still had laying around. And some free Carolean gear. I didn't buy the helmet though. I didn't buy the helmet or the boots. So I never changed my shoes. I always got the bunny stalkers on, and I like to display my baldness. I like to keep my baldness on display.
Welcome, traveler.
Luck favors the bald. That's what I heard. Now, it's time for my favorite part of the CTA, where we smoke a little weed. Been grinding as Fort Sterling's finest. Yeah, I actually thought about doing that. Its faction is way better for every faction except Carolean. It's such a pain in the ass for Carolean. But I didn't want to swap because they take all your like existing rep or whatever. And my faction rep was decent, so I didn't want to just give it up. Where do I even see that? Yeah, we're Ravager. We're near the top. We're near the top. It's not even close, really. There's still so far to go to get to the top, but I didn't want to restart all that. I didn't want to do all that. Look at that. Almost 6,000 faction kills. What a gamer, dude. This guy games. Sterling gets rolled by Lim and Thetford. Thetford fucks everyone up, don't they? They used to. They used to be juicy as hell. Back in the days. When they first started reworking faction, I started doing it. Thetford always had some like 8-3 groups roaming around. Actual juicers, dude. What's the best hammer for ratting faction? You know, I would use a pole hammer, probably. Maybe a pole hammer? Are we still pole hammering out there? Thank you for the bit, Slider. What's up, next view? How you doing, bro? Oh shit, you know what I need? Siphoned. They don't take all your progress, but they take a big chunk when you swap. Yeah, I think they tell you what your rank would be in the other faction. Somewhere they tell you that. I think it's when you're signing up for another faction or something. Oh, it's here. Rank conversion. Hey, I'd be a Desert Viper if I swapped to Bridge Watch. I don't know if that's good or not. It sounds tight though. All Haven Gates, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you, bro. Should I be in faction if I'm not doing the warfare stuff? Not really. It's pretty much all it's for. Unless you faction flag to do transporting. Or you can faction flag if you're playing in the blue zone or the... You can do it in the red zone too, whatever. In yellow or yellow or red zone, you can faction flag and get more... You can get faction points while you do whatever content you're doing. So people gather while they're faction flag to get extra faction rep, as well as they're gathering stuff, or they do dungeons, and you just get faction rep on top of what you're doing. But you can get killed by other faction members. But like in non-lethal zones, that doesn't matter. You're never gonna see another faction member, are you? I don't know how it works. I think in non-lethal it just wouldn't matter. In red zone it'll matter a little bit, because you can get killed by faction players instead of just red flag players. But in non-lethal, I think it will only give you extra stuff. You know, I think you'll only just give extra money for the content that you're doing. Dude, Desert Viper sounds kind of badass. Do I have Siphon? Let's make sure we got some fucking Siphoned here, dude. I want to OC. I'm gonna do a little OCing. Do I have Siphon here? Just started 5 days ago, so still learning. It's a marathon, not a race, you know? There's a lot to learn. Luckily, the journal is really helpful now. I think before the journal, people just had no idea what to do ever. But the journal will help a little bit. But yeah, if you're doing transports too, some people do those. I think you have to be faction flag for that anyway, don't you? Faction transport? Yeah, I guess you do. I guess you do. But yeah, doing any kind of regular content in open world, you'll just get more. Just get more money overall for being a faction gamer. What did I need? Siphoned. And maybe more potions, just in case. You never have too many potions.
See you later.
What's up, League of Angels? Please don't bully me today. If you see me in depths, I might be in there later. And I just want you to know, if I'm alone, I am afraid. I'm already afraid. I'm having a scary time in there. Happy Friday. Wait a second. Wait a damn minute, Pixel. It's definitely Saturday. It's happy Friday, dude. Help me, step bro. I'm stuck in the depths and I'm all alone. I'm getting bullied by healers. Healers are the worst, honestly. Healers are the meanest people down there. They're the meanest people. Alright, this is my favorite part of CTA. We're gonna sit here and smoke weed for the next half hour, I think. I think that's how this is gonna go. Nobody's even in the CTA chat yet, dude. What the heck? Oh, there's one person. At least we don't show up at quarter after anymore. I would have already had 15 minutes of chilling locked in. It's fucking hot in here today. Holy shit. I have my heating pad on again because my neck is stiff. But it's like way too hot in here to have a heating pad on. But as you get old, chat, your body just refuses to work with you. You know, one day you'll get out of bed and you won't be able to turn your head. Hey, that rhymes. Rap God.